See what happens.
That is 3 times 5 is
Would have been
50.
nice if I would have had everything already whipped, but I
4
don't.
times
Okay.
5 is
Ah, it
15.
says we're live. We're live. Let's see if we got any chat, huh? That'll be cool, wouldn't it?
Ah, I got to get my chat up.
Oh, somebody just
Lumi bought.
arrived just in time. You were so right, Lumi. I just we just said hello, and nobody was even in chat.
Yes.
Hi, Scott. Hi, Canadian Barber. Hi, Cumulus.
Is
No, you were alone for a second there, but now people are rolling in. Usually they beat me to the hello. Hi, Dina. Hi, Dr. JC's. Steven, how you doing? Forrest, what's up? What's up? Big Judy Motorsports, how you doing? Terry, Carl, James, hello, hello. Hi, Sue's Journey. Wow, I've got some new names in here. Really, really nice. I'm really, really excited about that. I love meeting new people. It's part of the business. Hi, Jeannie. How you feeling, sweetheart? Adrian, welcome, welcome. Lumi Fan Club section.
Lumi fan club person is still looking for the live stream. Ah!
yeah, it didn't come up on mine either yet.
I know that when I go through, when I just go straight through Zoom, it does that. But I really have to find the time to get with Lumi to get the OBS up running, so we can have this thing go on right. But for now, that's what we're gonna do. Karen, how you doing? Kat, hello, hello. First time speaking, but not the first time watching. Well, welcome to the chat, Kat. Everybody, please welcome Kat to the chat. It is her first time talking, but she's been here for a while. I do appreciate it. Steven, nice to see you. Oh, yeah, it's not chilly here. It's never chilly here. James, how you doing, fam? Staff, how you doing? From Belgium. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome.
They have good
Brian,
beer there, Wendy.
huh?
They have yummy beer in Belgium.
Oh, I know. Belgium beer is like some good stuff. Brian, how you doing, sweetie? Tammy, welcome, welcome. Cumulus Babes is like Susan Greyhouse, how you doing, sweetie?
There it is.
Let's see. Jessica Bryan, how you doing? Trying to make sure I get everybody. Linda Huddle. Aaron, how you doing? Lisa Garland. Hip check that like button. I'm in Florida. Florida, it like we did have a couple chilly days. I wouldn't call them cold days compared to everybody else, but we did have a couple chilly days. But today is not one of them. But the good news is that I was able to shut off my air for a few days, which I like to do because number one, I can open up the windows and get some fresh air out, in the house. And not only that, it saves me on light money. So let's see. Screw the beer. Belgium has amazing chocolate. Oh, I don't know if I've had Belgian chocolate. I think I did. But of course I love chocolate. So yeah. Cherokee Vapor, welcome, welcome, sweetie. Yeah, I said this I think on my last live stream. I was talking to somebody else and I said everything from like right above Orlando up is always cold and then it stops. You finally paid off the BM2. Oh my God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Don't show me until it's done though, Aaron. Because I'm like, oh, I'm so spoiled that way. I'm like, I just can't wait then. What'd you get, Lumi?
A VSO package.
Yay! Hi, Red Robin. Hi, Robert. Hi, Cody. Zero's here. Zero better be here. He was on other people's chats today. That'd be sad if he didn't come to mine. Red 5V. Okay, yeah, okay. You know, I can't even do that. Do not get cold until it reaches temps at which boiling water freezes. So what'd you get?
I'm not too sure yet. I know one of them is a top secret thing that I need to try before I can I have to give my feedback on it.
Oh, okay.
It's
Before
a
you say anything
flavor that
on
I've
it?
been asking for specifically since I started DIYing. I'll give you guys hints.
Okay. We get hints, people. The Ocula is an amazing RDA, Canadian barber. Really, really an amazing RDA. Vaping with Vinny. Nothing is still the beginning, Vinny. Look at that. Ocula. It's in the box, though. It's supposed to be on your mod. Anything above 70 is cold to you? LOL. Hi, Billy. Welcome, welcome, sweetie. No, Cat Week was last week, Zero. Gosh, I'm trying to wick everything up. Let me tell you. That one, I didn't get to mix that one up, Vinny. I forget why. I didn't get to mix that one up, but I did make my own recipe out of 8 flavors. And I don't know if you've seen my post. I am so proud of myself because I feel like it just turned out amazing. And I asked Fresh to make it, and he did, and he said it was a really, really great flavor. I call it watermelon surprise. It's got 8 flavors in it. It is published in ELR. Absolutely amazing. If you like watermelon and you like, it's got a touch of lime in it, but not like overpowering. It mainly brings out that watermelon. It is absolutely amazing. So y'all need to try it. You really do. You really, really do. Because it turned out amazeballs. Hi, Karen. Genocide. Sorry, I had to like. You refuse to buy any more. Where are your guests from? Well, that's Addy Tuney. He's the master of greatness and of DIY. He's been doing this. For how long have you been doing this now, Addy? I don't even know. I know it's a long time. You're on mute.
So muted.
5.5 years, sorry. I was trying to get the chat up. I didn't want the show to start playing.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, I'm just like something the wind blew in. I'm no master of nothing.
No, you're the come on now. Come on now. Don't even go there.
I gotta
Addy Tuney is a bonefish Jedi. That's what Zero said.
Thanks, my brother. All right, Wendy Vapes. I'm on ELR. I'm going to post up that recipe. Wendy Vapes, one word, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I got to look at your new stash because you have additions to it.
I have 65 flavors now.
Sweet. Wendy Vapes Watermelon Surprise.
Yep, that's the one I made.
Coming in the chat right now.
It is super, super exciting. Thank you so much. I'm like, it is, I've literally been vaping it in my topside carbon the whole time since I made it. And it's a shake and vape. So you can shake it up and vape it right away. You don't need any steeping time, but it's got its natural sweetness. It's absolutely an amazing vape. And what's crazy is the fact that I'm actually a custard dessert girl, and I keep picking it up. It's that good. It's just so good for a watermelon, which good watermelon is really hard to find. In an e-liquid for me, it turned out perfect. I'm so happy.
So Vinny had a question out there. Vinny, I'm sorry, I barely have time to make my own mixes.
Yeah, right.
I have a lot on my plate. And somebody else wanted to know about blueberry and Addy's yogurt. That is Fresh03's recipe. It was going to be on in a little while. But there's other flavors you could use, like a raspberry would go good in there. What's that flavor that we were all using for a while? Lumi, the real strong one. It's Lumi's muted also.
Alpine. I knocked my bottle of water right onto my keyboard.
Damn it! Your tea?
No, my bottle of water.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't spill your tea.
I have a mess in front of me. It's good. I'll get it away. But Alpine strawberry?
No, it's boysenberry.
Boysenberry.
You could
there
sub in some boysenberry at a low percentage, about 0.5. Wonder Flavors makes a really nice boysenberry raspberry that would work good, probably about 1%.
Yeah, that'll do good. Hi, Deb. Let me see. Jeremy, how you doing, sweetie? Okay. I know it should be Wendy's watery melons. That's a good one. I said surprise because it's got 8 flavors, and if you vape it, it's like you're like, wow, like they all pull together. Like you're literally surprised. Like that first vape, I made 30 mils as a first time making it. By the time that I tasted it, I went and made 120 more mils. It was that good. Hi, Daytime Frank. And I haven't done that with anything else so far. That was it's just, oh my God. And I'm just happy that I didn't fuck it up.
Look at Wendy mixing for 3 weeks and already doing 8 flavoring recipe.
That's what surprised me. I was like, well, let me add this and let me add that. But what I did do that helped me, and this might help those of you out there, is I did go through a lot of recipes they didn't have the flavor I wanted. That's where I started. I knew I wanted a watermelon, but then I started thinking, if you guys know me for a long time, you know that I love RKOI. It's like the only strawberry vape that I really, really like, and it's got strawberry champagne because the champagne brings out the strawberry. So that's where I got the idea to add champagne. Then the lemon usually brings out flavors and blueberries and things like that. So I thought it can't hurt. And the lime, just, I don't know. It felt like I wanted to make it like a watermelon, lemon, lime, but then it turned into something even better. So, oh my God, it's just, Rajan, thank you. Hi, Daytime Frank. Hi, Kimmy. It was an amazing, when you make your first like really complex, and I'm saying that because we're actually going to be doing like 2 flavor, 3 flavor mixes today, because I want to try to slow it down and just try to just do easy recipes for you guys. So I did pick out a couple that we're going to be doing just to help you guys out, so that you don't think you have to have 8 flavors or you have to have 6 flavors. So we're going to try some of those. I haven't tried them, I haven't mixed them, and see how they work out. But it was an amazing thing. And just thinking, and hi, Knocks Out, just thinking about, well, actually I added just a little bit, just a touch of culotta in it, but not enough to where it, like those coffee drinks that have culotta in it. It's not like that. It's there. It's like you think you feel it, but you don't know for sure until you look at the recipe. It's really, really good. And I'm not saying that just, but yeah, I know. Because I mean, no, but seriously, it's really good. And Fresh made it, and he said it was really good too. What he liked is that the lime wasn't overpowering. That was his critique, because I did ask him to try it and critique me to see, if I did something wrong or how I can do it better. So yeah, so that was just awesome.
Hi, Darcy. Hi, Dave. I'm just saying hi to people. So you have a huge advantage, Wendy. I never really thought about that. You've done so many flavor tests on different recipes that you know exactly what you want. So you're already picking the flavors out. So that's like a huge advantage.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that's from doing so many juice reviews where you're picking out those tones and what you want to taste and what's lacking. Like a lot of the vapes that my next one, I want to concentrate on coconut. That's going to be, well, I got to order it and stuff, but that's the flavor that I'm going to go for next, because I've had so many flavors that it said it has coconut and you can't taste it. And I want to taste not a heavy coconut, but like it's there. You know what I mean? So but I don't want like a pina colada type. I might want something. I want like a coconut cream. I don't know, but I'm going to think about it.
Wonder Flavors has a really nice coconut custard.
Yeah, I'm thinking about, instead, because I have so many strawberries and I'm not even a strawberry fanatic. I want to try some other flavors, so I'm thinking about doing that. Like going the coconut route for that, maybe, hopefully, well, no, it won't be next Monday because I don't get paid until Friday. But I have a lot of stuff already in my wish list on Bull City Flavors. I know what I'm trying to say. So I've got a lot of stuff there. As I'm, whenever you're looking at recipes or you're thinking about recipes, it's really, really good to just go ahead and put them, in a wish list, whether it be Bull City Vapers, which are Bull City flavors that I do, or you can go to Liquid Barn, or you can go to Nicotine, what is it?
Nicotine River.
Yeah, but what is it called now? Nicotine. No, it's not Nicotine. It's River Company or
yeah,
River. Shit, I had it in my head the other day.
I bet it would still come up during that search. I bet.
Yeah, but that's what I want to concentrate on. But let me tell you, I have made a couple during the week. I did make Addy's yogurt.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know whether or not to bring it up because I don't like it. And I let it steep. I put the date here, and I even added a couple things to it afterward, and it's too harsh for me. Like, it's not a throat hit harsh. It's just the flavor. It tastes kind of plastic.
If you it chills out at 4 or 5 days.
Well, it's been, what's today? It's been 6 days, and it's still the same.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if maybe it's that kiwi mix in it. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna still work on it and see if there's maybe some way that I can fix it. But I've tried, but it's got a plastic taste to me. And you know how I do so many juice reviews. I've had that before, and it's like trying to get over that plastic taste. Now I'm thinking it could be that it's the Greek yogurt, because Greek yogurt is a little bit tangier than regular yogurt.
Yeah.
So it could be the Greek part of the yogurt.
Yeah.
So maybe making it with just different types of yogurts other than Greek, maybe that would work for me. So again, people, if you find something or you make something that doesn't work, you can still think about like what works or what is it that you don't like about it, so that you can change it up to make it yours, So, but I didn't want to bring it up because I felt bad, but I'm like, I don't know. I keep trying it. Like I'm literally trying it, but I can't do it.
I mean, that's Fresh's recipe. He just gave the name for me because
I know. That's what I want to say before he gets here. But anyways.
No, that's fine. He'll tell you what, he's the yogurt king, so he can tell you like.
But I think that's what it is. I don't like it in
yogurt. He might say that Capella's creamy yogurt, sub that in, and that's going to be a lot, less tangier.
Yeah. Do I have that in my stash?
I'll take a looky.
Thank you. Now, one that I did make from Addy, and it's still not. I've had so many custards. Plain custards, I'm a fanatic for. I mean, I'm not that strawberry custard and the cherry custard and whatever. I love, love, love like real just rich custards. So I did the Addy custard. Or which one is it? The one that's supposed to be the quick one?
Addy's quick custard, or Fresh's quick custard?
I think so. It's got the 3 flavors in it.
4% Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream, 0.5% flavor of vanilla pudding, and the cookie.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Oh no, it's so you did old school.
Yes, the old school one. Yes.
That has the Inawera biscuit.
Yes, instead of the cookie. But I like it, but it's not bold enough. It needs just a little, because I love bold flavor liquids, and I've had them where they're like, oh my, so I need something.
So you need to get you need to go to Chef's Flavors and get FA premium custard. It's loaded with diacetyl, but it's like the best damn custard you'll ever have.
Maybe that's what I need. If you can send me a message on that later so I don't forget, that would be great.
I'll have to write myself a message.
I see. Hold on. Let me see. Wait a minute. But do they have that at Bull City? Because I'm trying to keep everything in one place. So when I
don't sell it in the U.S. because of the diacetyl in it.
Oh, so you have to go to where?
Chef's Flavors in the UK.
Okay. Damn. That's going to cost them an arm and a leg to get it here, right?
They actually have reasonable shipping for UK.
Yeah, it's about $8.
Okay. I need more than that then.
Super trustworthy. Like, Fresh loves how quick they are with sending stuff out, and they're solid.
Yeah,
prices.
it's like 8 days, bam. to your door from UK.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. So, and you said that it's, let me do a search for it. Search. And this is the premium custard or custard premium? What'd you say?
Custard Premium, I think it's called. Yeah.
Because I did see a couple of his have that in there.
Oh, it's just what you're looking for. That super rich, thick custard. It's so good. But most mixers are getting away from that because they don't want the bad rap and.
Yeah. It's just that I thought that maybe, mixing more custards or something or different types of custards, but I just want that bold custard flavor to come through because it's there right when you vape it, but then it goes away really, really fast.
And then another one is Capella's original V1 vanilla custard is like that too, but I mean that has other dicatones, like the so-called bad stuff. I mean it's all way better than cigarettes, but
yeah.
The way I look at that is the more warning labels I see on ELR and the more that are in my recipe, the better I know it's going to taste.
Yeah, pretty much. But let me see. Addy Tuney Custard Premium Flavor Creative is rebranded FA Custard Creme and it's cheaper. Creative. Did you see that from Vaping with Vinny?
Oh, no.
Custard Cream Flavor Creative is rebranded FA Custard Creme and it's cheaper. But that's on that website too, Vinny? Because it didn't come up. So maybe it's because I put all that.
Good to know.
Oh, I have the Flavor Creative. It's saying the same thing though. But you know what's funny is that they have another custard creme that's by Flavora. No, Flavor Art.
Yeah,
they have a custard creme
is
too.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but see.
Well, let me get my bottle. I can show you exactly what it looks like.
Okay. But Flavor Creative, I think, is the one that you were talking about, right?
I just know.
Yeah, because it says it may contain traces of diacetyl. FC Custard Premium, correct?
Yeah, FA.
Oh, this one says FC. Because those are the only two that are coming up that say custard creme.
Yeah, Flavor Art, food flavor.
Oh, it is the Flavor Art. Okay.
Yeah, Custard Premium.
Okay, the Flavor Art.
Like this bottle, Wendy.
Okay. Yeah, because they have the custard, the Flavor Art right there. Okay, cool. All right.
And to get these bottles open, do you have any of these with the orange cap?
I have no idea what the orange cap is.
Squeeze the sides.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it took me like 10 minutes. I was ready to break it and it finally popped open.
Oh my gosh, that would drive me
If you just try to flip it open, it won't go.
Well, if I'm going to pay that much for shipping, I got to find some other flavors that they have that we don't.
They have some really good one-shots.
To try to add it,
Some really good one-shots.
But
like stuff from Shindo over there, SHYNDO. He has some really good, like his mint chocolate chip and yeah, really, really
minty,
good stuff.
Mary minty mocha.
Oh, that's some.
That sounds good. Hi, Ricky.
I got it in my swaggy package along with as fast as you can.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. Now, I will tell you with this custard, I have been vaping it a lot, though, because it gives me that first rush of custard. I keep picking it up. But I did try to add, hold on, because I wrote it down. I wrote it right on the little label. I put 3 drops of super sweet hoping that it will bring it out, but it didn't work. But I only did 3 drops, so I just want a couple. I just want just that much. No.
What other custards do you have? You can always add a few drops more custard in there.
Let me look at my list.
I'll put some a little bit of TFA in there with Fresh's Quick Custard, and it adds a little bit more spice to it, and a tiny bit more richness.
I don't know. I just wanted I wanted to like explode in my mouth. You know what I mean?
Back to those big watermelons again.
I know, but that's what I want. I want that gooey yum yum, you know? The vanilla custards I have vanilla custard V2 cap. I've got vanilla custard TPA. And I don't think I have any other custards that are vanilla. Let me see if it's under custard.
So you have the TFA bottle is about, let's see.
Yeah, I have the TFA and then I have the V2 cap. The reason why I got the V2 cap was because there was a flavor or a recipe out there and it would call for it. So I put it in there because I'm like, well, maybe it needs that one, you know? So I got that one, but I haven't used it yet.
How big of a bottle did you make of it?
I think I only got, of mine, I made 60 mils. It's
60?
custard.
A 60?
Yeah. And I've already vaped this much and I made it yesterday.
So you still have like 40 left in there.
Yeah. But I'm like, I still want, it was like, it was what I wanted, but it wasn't like everything. You're doing calculations. Thank you so much. I know, Ricky, I am. Hi, Jesse. Yellow cake will kill your coils and likely you. Yeah, yellow cake if you put too much of it. Yeah, of any sweetened flavor. Dave is a palette. I will not more. TFA custard 2 starting tomorrow. 10-30 mils is available 4 packs. But Dave rated it better than Cap V1. Oh, he rated it better than Cap V1. Oh wow. Okay, so then it's good that I have the V2 then, I guess. Oh,
if
cool.
you take your TFA custard and put 40 drops in there.
40 drops? Shit, you're gonna have me count. Hold on, now I gotta find it. Oh, by the way, I did, and I was talking to somebody the other day. I was on somebody's live stream. I actually got called on because I was being talked shit about. So I got called on so I could actually have the option, you know, or the opportunity to defend myself, which I really liked. But I said, you know, somebody asked me about the vape tins, and I'm like, you can use them for anything.
Nice.
Look at how pretty that looks.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And they like, I mean, they're because I was like, oh, just for the little bottles. And then, of course, then it made me feel like I didn't have any.
Way better than my dollar store bins.
Well, I started with this one, and it just, everything kept falling over. And it's, I mean, I still have some in there that don't fit, but I'm just going to, I've got enough tins, so I'm going to get another tin. I'm going to do it. But, oh my gosh. So, yeah. So what am I looking for? Vanilla.
TFA custard. It looks like,
I don't know if I have a big one or a small one. I wish that site would let us put like which
looks
one.
like this with a little blue label.
Okay, yeah, the TFA.
A black top with a blue label.
Vanilla cupcake. Oh wait, vanilla custard plain. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, and 40 drops. All right, who's gonna help me count? No, not Cap V. Oh yeah, the TFA. Okay. Usually after I read it, I forget and people have to tell me. So
you take a sniff and see if that's what you want.
I wish it was just.
I mean, it smells nice, like a nice rich custard, right?
Yes, it does. Well, I'm going to try it and see. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just, I don't know. Maybe I should put some bourbon in that bitch.
I think that'll get what you want, where you want to go.
Well, let's try it. I mean, it can't hurt, right? Now to find the napkin that I had here that I lost.
So, Lumi, what was that second vape VSO flavors you got? What?
As fast as you can. It smells like a gingerbread cookie.
Really? Yum.
Nice gingerbread.
I just hate that I can't vape cinnamon flavors because so many of these holiday flavors have cinnamon, you know, like any spice or anything. The pumpkin stuff that you guys have been putting up, I want to try it so bad, but I can't vape it. So I can vape it a couple times, but then I'll have to put it away. And it doesn't make sense, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Sorry, chat.
Tastes like a ginger snap almost.
Yum. I love ginger snaps. I think Swag sent me a package too.
Yeah, mine wasn't supposed to be here until Wednesday.
Nice.
When I woke up before I hopped in the shower, I was like, Nick, can you go down to the mailbox?
So Wendy, that's 1.5% of TFA custard.
Okay.
If you want to mark it on your recipe or whatever.
1.5, 1.5. Let me go back to my recipes. Where's my flavor stash? Let me go to my thing. So there I am. My recipes, which I now have 11, but you can only see 8 until I finish them. Oh, my biscuit is getting really good. It's still not there yet, but it's getting, I just wanted a butter biscuit, but it's getting there. It's been sitting since the 12th. So it's getting there. All right, so this one is the, oh my God, tell me I didn't put it here. Where are we? Where's my favorite list?
Yeah, so this one I just mixed up now is an all real flavors recipe. It's watermelon strawberry lemonade with some taffy in it.
Oh, that sounds so good.
All real flavors, and it's 0.9% watermelon, 1.2% strawberry lemonade, and 0.9% taffy base.
Oh my gosh. You know what I bought? I bought toffee, I think it is. Not taffy, but toffee, I think.
Oh, another coconut, getting back to like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
VTA, which is Vape Train Australia, desiccated coconut.
I've been having a hard time finding that one lately.
Yeah, it doesn't even come up like on the LR. It has to be, you have to type it in perfectly.
Yeah, I've been having that problem, and then going to certain DIY sites. I've been checking Bowl City every time I place an order. I've been trying to add it, and I did a DIY vapor supply. Couldn't find it at either of those.
Oh, I wonder if Chefs has it.
I think I checked there too.
Oh, damn it.
You said TFA, right?
VTA.
Oh,
TFA custard. TFA custard, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man, what email did I use here? I thought it was automatically saving my freaking information.
If you type capital C with custard and then do parentheses and do capital TFA in there, it'll autofill probably. It's a pain in the butt to work around their naming system.
Okay, so you said 1.5, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna save that. Okay, the recipe's private. That's the way I want it. But yeah, I've got the biscuit one. There's a couple that I have that I've made that I haven't like published yet because I don't want to publish them until they're good, or I know
right.
that point.
Let them steep a little bit.
Yeah, because if you're just putting up a recipe just because you like the sound of it and it sucks, it sucks.
So you gotta mix that. You still gotta mix that up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now because I'm not filling that up yet. Wait, I still got half a thing to it. But hi, lady loves. Hi, Frederick. It's from Sweden. That's awesome.
There's that handsome son of a gun, Shane Smith, out there.
Shane is here. Hello, hello, hello. His terrible twos hit at 1. Yeah, they call it terrible twos, but it goes from 1 to 3.
I have a great niece who's 8.5 months old. She's a riot.
Yeah. What's it? Oh, I made a vanilla sky. That's the name of it. It's a marshmallow. Just a marshmallow and oh my God, what was it on it? It was a marshmallow. It says, but beware, it induces mouthgasm. So I was like, well, I got to try it now. It takes marshmallow, sugar, cookie, sweet cream, vanilla custard, and vanilla swirl.
Wow.
because of the fact that there was one that I absolutely loved, and I want to say it was called Liquid Sky. It was just a plain vanilla marshmallow. I was hoping that this would be similar to it. It's not there yet, but I just made it. I think yesterday, so I'm gonna let it steep a little. But I mean, the smell is there. It's just not the flavor. Hi, Anthony.
I know Lumi and Fresh know a lot more about marshmallows than I do.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about adding the toasted marshmallow.
There's a new gooey marshmallow. That's Wonder Flavor, right?
I used that yesterday to test out my Ripe Banana by Mullenberry.
Yeah, that's where I saw it.
I'd basically, when I'm testing a new flavor, I don't do a lot of single flavor testing. I just take something that I know and I see what happens when I start adding it to certain things.
Yeah.
And that's how I get a feel for it.
I know I can't do single flavors either. It's just
I think I need that gooey marshmallow to hit it. But I just did the knuckle test with the custard. So far that is good. So I'm hoping. Another thing that I made was cupcake, just a cupcake flavor. Not where I want it. It's there, but it's not. The chai latte, I made this on the 15th. Oh my God, the smell of it is absolutely amazing, but it still needs to steep. I think it's like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And I even put my notes on the bottom, maybe add whipped cream, spice, and colada. So maybe, but I want to see how it comes out. But the smell of this is, oh my God.
That's good.
But you know what it is the chai is too much. But on the recipe, when she tried it 7 different times, the one I got the recipe from, she said that after steeping that the chai tones down a little bit. But it smells just like it. It smells absolutely like I want to drizzle some caramel on it. Like it smells so good. So I keep trying it every couple days and seeing, but that biscuit is almost there. It's like so close.
Hey, if you're missing that caramel, you can just drop, put 0.3 of caramel in there later on, see what it does.
Yeah. Because usually for my chai tea lattes, even though it's like chai tea and I think it's like nutmeg or something like that, I always have whipped cream, a bunch of whipped cream, and a drizzle of caramel on it because I like how it looks. Hi, Stand Up 3D. How are you? It smells so good. It's like almost there. This is a 2-week steep. So this one, it's only been 6 days. So I'll wait.
You must have like a big, huge bunch of flavors right now.
I've got like everything over here. My moist cheesecake sugar cookie with Lumi and Fresh I have here. This is still steeping. That's from 11/11. There's one. Did I not bring it with me? There's one, and I just had it in my head and then it went away. Oh, the lemon one. The lemon, there it is. The lemon cheesecake, the 3-2-1. I know it's got to steep for 7 days. I've got, actually today's 7.
Kristen out there says everything's better with whipped cream on it. She's right.
Oh my God, yes. It just smells so good. So I'm definitely going to try this later, but we're going to mix up some stuff. So what I have for today is I actually, to help everybody out, and like I said, I want to do, now I don't know how these recipes will go out. I'm actually trying to do, hi Nikki. Hi, Morris. I'm trying to do flavors, the 2 and 3 flavors. I've not tried them yet. So if they suck, I'm sorry, but I'll let you know. And maybe we can fix them while we're mixing them, And that'll give you a little bit of that. I do want to say, Lori is one of my subscribers and followers. She doesn't come on YouTube too much. She doesn't come on any of the social media right now, but she was such a godsend to me this week. And I want to mention her and say, I really appreciate her. Every once in a while, she comes out and, she sends me a gift and it's just amazing. And I think she always knows right when I'm like at my lowest and it just there. So it's like, I wanted to just say thank you to her. So I did have a note on that.
That's awesome to have friends like that.
Oh my God, she's just amazing. She's like, I don't get on social media and everything, but every once in a while, she's there for me. And I really appreciate it, especially being that, right now, this is for me, but it's also for the channel. this is all, you know, the cost of trying to help, you know, get everybody up, get everybody comfortable with doing this, getting everybody knowledgeable about doing this from the start, you know. So it's not like something I was already doing that I can incorporate to the channel. I actually have to fund it in order to bring it to everybody, you know. So it does get a little, I did go overboard. I've got 65 flavors, but it's been 4 weeks. But my paycheck is only like twice. But so she did help me out with that, and I really appreciate that.
Well, it's easy to get it. It's so much fun, and the flavors sound so good. You know, it's easy to fall in that rabbit hole and just buy, and.
Well, I want to find things that are good because we've got both types of DIYers in here. We've got new people, actually 3 different types. We've got new people that have never even thought about DIYing that are kind of curious and want to hear about it. You've got the ones that are just starting but don't really know which way to go. And then you've got the ones that have been DIYing for a while. So, you know, that's why, you know, I'm doing it this way. That's why I want to do it like a beginner, and I'm learning with everybody in chat as well, and everybody every Monday. That's why I'm doing these Mondays, is to help all the newbies.
Right, and really, all you need to do is find a profile you like on ELR, a 4 or 5 flavor recipe, and that's all you need. Some premix and 5 flavorings, and that'll get you
for a while. Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to go crazy.
Dimlin says, problem with mixing so much is way too much liquid to vape. I never have too much liquid to vape. I go through it so fast. Let's see, what's the best to start making DIYs? The best way is, first of all, you want to get some premix, which this is the VG, PG, and nicotine all together. You don't have to worry about mixing that. That's the scariest part. When I first heard about doing any DIY, or I first thought about bringing it to my channel, the first thing was, I really don't want to mix. I'm not knowledgeable to mix nicotine with the PG and the VG. It was just very, very overwhelming. And so to reduce that feeling of overwhelming, I got the nicotine base, or the premix base. And this is actually 3 milligrams of nicotine. This you can actually get on Liquid Barn. And if you look up refill premix or refill base, then you can pick this, and you just put in the type of nicotine that you want, or the level nicotine. And then this is like $8.99. So and it makes quite a few bottles. What you can do right away to start, any empty liquid, any empties that you have from your e-liquid, wash them out. That's a great way to save. I know for me, I've got tons and tons of bottles I'm going to be washing out. I've actually got a stack put aside that I've got to wash out, and that's going to save you on bottles. So right away, you won't have to go into bottles. Another thing is to get not a calculator, a scale. The scale that I actually got the one that's a little bit pricier because it's bigger. This is the AWS, what is this? The LB501. This one's about $35, but they do have cheaper ones. You just have to make sure that they weigh in grams, because when we're doing the recipes, we want to go ahead and do that. No, Bonnie, that's great. Then you can go ahead and do that. But I'm talking about for the newbies. Or, you know, somebody just asked, like, how do you get started? So that's where I'm heading there. You got to remember that we got all levels in chat. So we don't want to make them overwhelmed. So that's my whole thing. How are you storing your base, and do you leave it in the same container? Yes, Jessica, I leave it right here, and I leave it right beside me. This room is always cool, and there's no sun hitting it. So you don't want it to be in heat. You don't want it to be near, you know, any type of sunlight or anything like that. So I just actually store it right next to me, and there it goes. That's where it is. And there's the empty bottles right next to it to show you. But but that way it's really, really easy to start. Then what you want to do is you can start with, and if I'm not mistaken, it was my 3rd episode of the DIY where I actually did the 1-shots. So you can actually just start with a 1-shot. And that's really, really simple because it's got all the mixed flavors in it. You just find the one that you want, you mix it with your pre-base, you're good to go. So that's another thing. The more you get into custards and creams and cheesecakes, then you have to actually wait on it. It's not like you can shake it up and, you know, vape it. You could, but it's not going to give you the flavor that you're waiting for. So Yes, of course, Angela. You can definitely mix the one-shot flavors. It should tell you about how much percentage to put on there, if I'm not mistaken, right, Addie? On the one shots?
Yes, right on the bottle.
Yeah, right on the bottle will tell you what percentage to put in, and then the rest of it would actually be your pre-base. So really, really easy. But I want to like bring that back to the beginning because I know that some people have maybe missed the first 6 episodes that I've done. So I do want to just, just let you know that it's easy. Now, if you're going and you're buying flavors, which flavors they come in different sizes and different prices. These are usually the smaller ones are usually around $1 something. And then the bigger one's going to be anywhere from $2 to $4. But this is a 30 ml bottle, and the other one was a 10 ml bottle. I do the 10 ml bottles because that way you don't really use a lot when you're mixing at the beginning because you're making recipes and it's just certain percentages. So you're not going to go through like a whole bottle of this and like two flavor, two settings. So it does last a little while.
I've noticed when I actually build carts for people, and this is just me, when people are on a budget, like I recently was trying my damnedest to get to exactly $60 and they needed everything to start out with. Doing that on Liquid Barn with their shipping was really challenging. So I always send people over to Nicotine River because you get free shipping at $50. And I found a scale for them that went up to 500 grams for $13. So I was like, if you don't
That's
mind,
awesome.
I was like, if you don't mind going like $4 to $6 over your budget, you could get free shipping instead of paying the $8 shipping for your VGPG nicotine. And I was able to pick out at least 7 flavors for them to start with.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, another great source, which Lumi knows, Lumi will tell you that, if you contact her, she will help you. If you're on a budget, she'll actually do the shopping for you and she'll tell you what she's getting and everything else and get you started at a budget. So, again, this live stream every Monday is to help all of you. No matter if you're just like walking in and you've got a bottle of regular e-liquid and you're thinking about doing it, we're all here to help you. That's why I actually invite Lumi. That's why I invited Addy Tuney. That's why I invited Fresh, because I wanted you guys to have that expertise behind the scenes and to help you with any questions. She is awesome with budgeting and with getting you the stuff that you need just to get started. So, and then you can even, go on from there. But that's how I got started. They told Fresh sat with me after my first live stream and said, okay, let's go ahead and order your stuff. So we did.
Well, Lumi's just awesome in life in general.
Well, yeah, but we're not trying to make her, feel, like, overboard. I'm trying to give her praise. But, and like I said, I made an 8 flavor e-liquid and it was crazy. I was so scared of having that many flavors. Like I would literally look at the recipes for the easiest ones because I was scared of messing them up. So as you go along, it's not going to happen right at the beginning. It's not going to be day 1, day 2, day 3. It could be weeks out. It could be months out. Don't rush yourself. Just get to know how to do it. Make it comfortable for you. And it'll be great. Yeah, Forrest, you don't buy anymore. Exactly, Nikki. Just if you follow along with all my episodes, I started the first one was just telling you everything that you're going to need. The second one was actually telling you how to order flavor shots, and we did Fresh did a mix. The third one was my very, very first time mixing. The fourth one got better. Fifth one got, by the seventh one, I'm making my own 8 flavor liquid. So you grow on it. You really do. So I just, don't be overwhelmed by it. Just follow along. Go slow. Just start with what you need, your basics. Again, we all have e-liquid bottles. Wash them out. That's going to save you money right there because you're reusing the bottles you already have.
Depending when you're contacting me, I have no problem actually just hopping into a video chat with you and walking you through it. Like, I've been trying my darndest to try to help people on Liquid Barn, but when you're on such a tight budget and you want a nice little starter kit, I try to get people some basics that Liquid Barn doesn't have in their flavor selection. Like, they do have phenomenal flavors, but they're kind of niche flavors in my opinion. So when people are starting out, I just find it's way cheaper if you're okay with making your own premix and getting that VGPG nicotine and mixing it yourself. It's a lot more convenient because you can get TFA, Flavora, one-on-one, and stuff like that from Nicotine River instead of just being locked to one brand.
Yeah, I only suggest that because maybe they decide, once they start, they're like, I don't really want it. I don't want them to be so invested. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Liquid Burn definitely has an easy option. It's just when people are trying to do their start kits,
Yeah.
they're on a strict budget. It's a little bit harder to work with Liquid Burn.
But Elizabeth, they actually tell you what percentage on the bottle. So all you have to do is just follow the percentage that they give you. It's only going to be a little bit, like one bottle, like it'll be something like this. And you're only going to use, like I've used this whipped cream like 8 times. You see how little is taken out? That's all it is. But I do appreciate doing that. I'm actually going to be making my own pre-base. Shortly when I get some more money, I'm going to actually buy everything so I can make it, and we'll do it here. So you guys can see how it's done.
I just grabbed this one. It says 10% on it.
Yeah,
it's pretty easy. So you go in ELR create recipe and do a 10% of it, and it'll tell you what your weight is or your drops, whatever you want to do.
Yep. And then the scale is already, I think that was in episode 3 when I got the scale. Episode 2 or episode 3. I got the scale, and all you need to do is just set it up, do the weights and everything, get it working right, and then you're good to go. Just make sure that you have it on a flat surface. And what you do is the same thing that we do for any mixing. Any of the flavors that I have, once I put them on ELR for a recipe, it'll tell you exactly what the grams is going to be. So it's like measuring it. So it'll say, like, if you put in 2%, it might say 0.09 or 0.11. You know to just measure it to that. Just do a few drops until it gets to 0.11. And then you go on, you're done. And then add the pre-base. And you're good. It's really, really that simple, especially with the one shots. But then you can get into more intricate. So I can't share my screen because I don't have that other stuff. Could you share for me on the ELR, Lumi?
Yeah, I just have to set up everything.
Okay. I got the name of the recipe and who it's by, just in case whoever, whichever way makes it better for you. I'm sorry. I always put you in these spots too.
Seizure alert. Don't look at my camera.
This one is to go to I'm gonna look for your stash.
Ha, thank you.
One thing that I actually have discovered this weekend and I'm quite thrilled about is I've been drinking a lot of chai tea lately because of the cold weather. And I accidentally got vanilla chai tea, and I've actually really been enjoying it, but I normally like my ultra spice chai tea. And I had a Madagascar vanilla by Flavor Art. Put 2 drops into my little cup of tea, and now I have vanilla ultra spice chai tea.
Oh, that is awesome.
And I've used VSO blueberry in pancakes.
You have 35 followers, Wendy.
Oh my gosh, I'm popular. No, I'm just kidding. I have to find, I thought I saved the links, but I didn't. I just saved the name of these, and now I'm like, how do I even find these people? Because when you do the search term, it's not coming up if you put the person's name.
You can find the recipe and then click on their name and the recipe, and then it brings up all.
Yeah, but now I got to find the recipe. I put it in my favorites. I knew that. And then, I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let me do it this way. I'm going to put them in alphabetical order. There we go. G. Don't tell me I didn't save that because I know for a fact I did. I was trying to get everything ready for the show yesterday. And yeah, now for some reason.
You guys will have to excuse my typing. My keyboard is on its side so it could drain all the water. I'm trying to reply the best I can with a sideways keyboard.
You're doing fine. All right, so we're gonna skip that one. I'll do the next one. Blueberries and cream. Let me try that one. Blueberries and cream. I know I saved these on my favorites. Why is it not coming up?
Yeah, Genie Sims is killing it on Instagram. So is Wendy.
Thank you.
All right, what are we looking up on here?
Because I can't find it. Blueberries and cream by 8 Ball Vapes. There he is. There's Freshie. He's so fresh.
What up, Freshie? You all cleaned up, showered up?
Feeling
Indeed.
good.
I had a leftover taco from last night, so I jammed it in my mouth.
You could have eaten. It's okay. I don't want you to starve, and it's all my fault.
If I ate the way I wanted to, it would never end. Like you would just see, I'd be getting up in the middle of the stream, like, "Hey, I need another handful of peanuts. I'll be back."
What's the
Yeah.
name?
Wendy needs a little bit milder of a Greek yogurt.
Flavor Greek yogurt.
Blueberries and cream is what it's called by 8 Ball Vapes.
Is
Is
there
it-
one even milder than that, like Cap Creamy or something?
Cap Creamy is not Greek at all.
So maybe that's what Wendy doesn't. You probably don't even want the tang of the Greek.
Yeah, maybe I just don't like the.
Well, it's easy enough to cover up. What all's in there, Lumi?
In mine, and then I made your custard, the easy custard with the biscuit.
Yeah. How'd you like that?
I like it, but it's not custardy enough. It's not like in my face custard. It's very like I get it when I inhale it, but by the time I exhale it, I'm not really tasting it. And it's been let me see.
So there's a richer version of that, and then there's an eggier version of that.
Yeah, I saw that, and I don't
The
know.
extra sweet cream.
Yeah, I have sweet cream.
That's what we want to make is the blueberry extra sweet cream.
No, I'm actually making somebody else's recipe right now because I was just gonna do a 2 recipe thing. But he was telling, the Greek yogurt. The Greek yogurt is the one that we were talking about, and then I went over to custard. Don't ask me why. Okay. Yeah, for the Greek yogurt, for the Addy's yogurt, I like it, except for it's got a plastic taste.
Yeah, that's the kiwi. That comes down in 3 days.
No, it's been over 7.
It's been over 7 since you mixed it?
Yeah.
Then you're never gonna like Flavor West kiwi.
There's no way to cover it up or bring out the yogurt a little bit more, or
Might be able to tune down that kiwi.
but the thing is, that's just
you can take the kiwi down. You can take the kiwi out if you want. Strawberry blueberry Greek
No,
yogurt.
I already have it mixed. I don't want to waste it. I'm just vaping it.
Just
How
hate
big of a
it.
bottle
Just
is
hate
it?
it.
Well,
I am hate vaping it.
how big of a bottle is it in?
A 60 mil.
How full is it?
Hold on. Wait, and I got
Did you use the TPA Greek yogurt or the Flavor Greek yogurt?
whatever was in the recipe is what I used exactly.
TPA Greek.
Yeah.
That stuff's nice and tangy. That's the reason that's the reason there's that much Bavarian cream in it, to take the edge off of it.
So what you could do is you could transfer that into a larger bottle, and you can just make that recipe again, and don't put kiwi in it. And you'll
Lumi.
You'll dilute it.
In the quick custard, Deb, no. There is no sub for the liquid bar and ice cream in the quick custard. That's the main component.
He said that in every single comment I read.
Yeah,
He's like, nope, it's not going to be a shake and bake then. Sorry, that's one of the main flavors.
yeah, liquid.
That is the main ingredient in that, unfortunately.
I read a lot of the comments.
That's the only thing that sucks about having people start on River Co. Supply, whatever it's called now, is that they don't have liquid bar and vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh yeah.
Got to go over to Bull City.
That's normally when I tell them, hey, next order you get, it's only $3 if you just can get one flavor. But if you could grab a couple more, I can build you another cart for maybe $20, $15 and
Okay.
put some of the more essential flavors in there.
Hi, Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie. So what are we mixing tonight? What are we doing, Wendy?
Well, I want to try to because I'm an 8-flavor mixer now, so
That's an intermediate mix. You're an intermediate mixer,
I
Wendy.
know. Can you believe it?
Less than a month. Less than a month.
Yeah, I was so proud of that. And then when you tasted it and you made it, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Then
that's very.
I knew I was okay.
This would be a perfect opportunity to remix that with the Polar Blast instead.
Yeah.
Of the Kubota.
All right, guys, I'm going to slide out of here. Freshie, it's always good seeing you on the
Oh,
Monday.
you're leaving me?
Lumi, love you.
Thank
Love you,
you.
Wendy.
Love you too, Nate. Be good, brother.
Thanks for letting me hang out.
Hello, anytime. You know it.
See you later. Love you. Bye.
So what I was going to do was just do a couple recipes that have like 2 flavors or 3 flavors, so it's not too overwhelming for, the newer people in chat.
Okay.
Or people that are newer to DIY, because we've been getting like 4 flavors and 6 flavors and, all these other ones. So I did go ahead and just take notes of a couple recipes I went through. I made sure there were 4 to 5 stars, or in between. I read all the notes and everything, and I thought that these would probably be the best. Blueberries and Cream by 8 Ball Vapes, which is the first one that we're going to make, has only 2 flavors.
Strawberry. That's a lot of blueberry extra.
Yeah. But it's got when I was reading the comments, it's been working. So that's what I'm doing is I'm reading the comments about how people feel on it.
Dave, yes. The other flavor is flavor of vanilla pudding for my quick custard at 0.5%. And then you just add whatever fruit or bakery or whatever you want on top of it. And it works. Yeah. Let's do that one. I've got a shit ton of blueberry extra.
Okay, so then that's what we have for the first one, just to make it something just easy. But if you notice, I always read down the comments. The comments are below the screen that you're seeing. And like the second one was like simple and delicious. This is one of 3 30-ml batches that I made the other night. It's amazing. That's what I'm going by, because I'm very high on reviews. You know what I mean? Like how people liked it, or did they mix it, or did they change it, or anything like that. Like this one said that they made a 30-ml bottle and accidentally grabbed the sweet cream by cap and used it instead of the TPA. Might be too strong for some, but I love it. It's a great shake and vape. So these are just notes that I kept reading, and there were a lot of them on there. So I thought that would be a really good recipe just to show you something, like that. So we'll try that one. It's just 2 flavors. I do like blueberry, so that's cool. It's creamy. I love cream, so hey.
That is how much? 5% sweet cream? That is a lot of sweet cream.
I know. Well, it's only 2 flavors, so I guess that's why. I know it sounds like a lot, but you have to remember the reason why I want to do this is because other people are going to be going to these recipes.
Hey, Lumi, what's the date on that recipe?
Doing these September 7th, 2014.
I figured.
That's an older.
This felt like a 2014-2015 mix.
So thinking about it from a newbie standpoint, what we're going to be doing as newbies is going and checking out a recipe, and we're going to try to make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now we can give, not only that, we can give pointers on what to, maybe it's too much, or maybe try a little, or, we can put our spin on it. That was my main goal. I'm still looking for my things. Hold on. Oh my God. Blueberry. Found it and I almost put it back down. And then what was the other one? Sweet cream. I think I got a small one.
I'm going to throw this out here because I see the people in chat having the blueberry struggle. The best blueberry you can get, hands down, is VSO's blueberry.
That is true.
Like, it is so realistic that I almost cried a little bit. Like, I got teary-eyed. It brought back memories. Like, I am a huge blueberry fanatic. A lot of people know that blueberry is my favorite flavor. But when I was younger, I used to go out with my grandpa and we'd collect blueberries off of the bushes. And then
Oh yeah.
we'd come back into the house, wash them off, and he'd let me eat them all. And the second I tried that blueberry, it brought up that memory. Like, it is most authentic fresh blueberry you can get.
Oh my god, where is it? I don't know if I have a little bottle or a small bottle of it. I think I have a little bottle. Maybe I don't.
VSO's blueberry. He makes great flavors in general. He also does wonderful one-shots. So if you're browsing and you can get the 4-pack of his flavor bundle for $10 about, and you can get one-shots there if you're interested. But
And it's 25% off during Tuesday shows.
yeah, like
Fun.
Actually, it's 25% off site wide, right? On Tuesdays
I'd have to.
on the VSO Flavors site.
I have a bad memory. I just know that there's a really nice coupon on Tuesdays.
He's an unofficial official sponsor of Fresh03's channel.
Yeah, I just got As Fast As You Can in Merry Mint Mocha, which will be available Friday.
Oh god.
Doesn't that sound good?
It's
What is it As Fast As You Can? What's the flavor on that one?
Gingerbread.
Oh yeah, that's the one that you were talking about. Okay, because I was looking down when you were talking about it.
Yeah, it's a ginger snap. These will be available Friday.
The Merry Mint Mocha is amazing.
Oh man, I wish I could have cinnamon.
And then I already have had these too, the Harvest Moon and Soul Warming Cider. Love these.
You made a cider, didn't you?
Swag's Soul Warming Cider is not so much of an apple cider. It tastes more like an ultra spice, like orangey cider, and
It's a mold cider.
It's interesting the way that this man can create his spices into a vape. If you're sensitive to the spices, you'll enjoy it for the first couple of hours, and then it'll be a little overwhelming. But if you have no problems, it is a phenomenal. Like, I don't know how he does it.
I do. He released the recipe for that one.
Oh.
Ah.
I know exactly how
Like that.
I know exactly how he did it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and I need to adjust this to. Don't I have to adjust this to my nicotine because it's coming out as 6 milligram and it's the 70-30 and mine's 20.
Yep, you adapt the recipe and then plug in your values. Good old sweet cream, 5%, Jesus.
Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna see what they were talking about back in 2014. Oh, you know what? 15%. I hope I'm not using all my blueberry. But yeah, so did you go ahead and fix that one?
I am just about done.
Okay. All right, so we go. Put this on here. Let me go ahead and go down. Move this over. Take you down to my table, my mess. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Come on, camera. All right, so I put the bottle on here. I'm going to tear it to make sure that it zeroes out. I've got my bottle right here. And I've got 2 flavors and my premix right here. So what I'm going to do is the first flavor on there is going to be yours is coming out different than mine. I'm just going to make 10 mils. I'm not going to make 30. Can you make it 10 and then yeah, thank you. And then I got 80-20, the premix. Yep, that's it. Okay, my numbers still came out a little bit different, but it's okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take the blueberry extra, which is looks like that, like this. And I'm just going to go ahead and measure it. Hers says 1.5, mine says 1.58. Shake the bottle first, and then just once you've zeroed out your scale, just go ahead and put that in. Now be careful that you don't squeeze it too hard. That's my mistake. I do a lot. Is I will actually squeeze it too much and go over. Going over a little is okay, but going over a lot is not.
Yep. You're okay with just a little bit.
Trust me. Which actually my blueberry one came out okay, even though I screwed up the lemon.
I think anything under 0.05.
Yeah.
Fine. You're fine. Start going past that, you're making a different recipe.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got 1 point.
Rick, we're going for 2014. What you talking about, homie? I mixed it the same way.
Okay, so there we go. We've got that one in. Now I'm going to do the sweet cream at 0.5. So I'm going to tare, meaning I'm going to zero out the scale so that with the bottle and everything, it's 0. Take the other flavor, and I'm going to put in 0.5. Again, don't squeeze too hard. And this is the sweet cream, right? Yeah. Because it's really easy to squeeze it. Some bottles are harder than others. One more drip. Or 0.5. I'm actually at 0.52, but it doesn't matter. It's just a tiny bit over, so it's okay. Get my premix. The premix is where it says total base. That's the amount that I'm going to be using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tare or clear out the scale. I know, right, Jeannie? And then I'm going to go ahead and put in the amount that it says there. So that would be the 829 over there. Go ahead and put it in. Now I'm only making 10 mils of this one because, well, who knows what it is. From 2014.
Forrest, use the glazed strawberry. That'll work nice. That glazed strawberry is really nice. Ivana, you loaded up with treats?
Mm-hmm.
You are loaded with treats, so now you're happy?
Man, I wish somebody would say that to me. He loaded up with treats. Are you happy? I'll be like, yes, yes, so happy.
That's kind of the response I get from her.
Oh, okay. And then you get your lid or your top that comes with your bottles. I actually go in now and I just remove this inner part first and take off this rim. And I haven't had it stick like that one time that it got stuck on there. And it works for me. Take this off, put this on. Again, I'm only making 10 mils. Like you can do that if you're not sure if you're going to like the flavor. You don't want to make too much, okay? You don't want to make too much. That's going to be the key right there. Because if you make, like if you're making you like it, you can always make more. But if you're making you don't like it, then you're stuck.
Then you got to hate vape it.
Yeah. Which that's why I want to fix the other two flavors that I'm not like in love with, but I want to fix them.
That's the lovely part of DIY. Just fix it.
Yeah,
just go and do what you need to do.
That's your custard right there.
So you can add some New York cheesecake to that.
Uh-huh.
And that gets it a lot richer. And then the Aggie version uses custard premium by Flavor Art.
Yeah, and that one I've got to order from Canada or the UK.
The UK. Yeah. You have to order it in from the UK.
But use the New York cheesecake. Which one though? Remember,
Capella's.
The Capella?
Yeah.
I have that one. Let's check my stash.
I believe that one is. I believe that version is the version that's in Addy's Quick Custard, where it's like 6% ice cream, like 0.75%, and then I think it's like 1% of the New York. So if you did New York at like 0.75, that Quick Custard, you'd get the same effect. It just makes it a lot. It makes it a lot richer.
I have the Capella in New York. That's one you said, right? Yep. Cool. Okay, so I've got wicks done. We're gonna try this, and so far it smells really good. Let's go ahead and do it. Fresh wick, peoples. Turn up my percentages here. Let's see what we got. I like blueberry too. I'm actually one of those that like blueberry. Over strawberry, I'll take blueberry. Let's do this. Right, ready?
They banned online ordering in Vermont.
They did?
Apparently.
Oh.
So, Michelle, the components of e-liquid are not e-liquid themselves, so I don't see a problem with ordering the supplies.
Because it's not an
it's going to depend on what site you go to, and they'll let you know if they're going to ship to you. I can tell you right now, Nicotine River does not care.
But their name on their packages doesn't say.
They changed the name of their company. It's
the label is actually going to come out different.
Yeah, it's going to come out. It's the River Supply Company.
Exactly. So they're not going to know what it is. So. Hi, Brad. Brad's Vapers here.
Brad from Brad's Vapers.
Oh, Brad's also shipping to all states. That's a good thing to know. Brad'sVapor.com. He's the sponsor for my Monday night live streams. Go to Brad'sVapor.com. If you use the code WendyVapes10, you get 10% off of anything on the site. He's awesome with customer service and fast shipping. So if you're in the United States, he'll ship it to you.
Vinny, have you tried BSO Blueberry?
Okay, so this isn't bad.
Yeah, it's a 2014 recipe.
But it doesn't have that kick.
The cream that he used at that percentage is going to take a while. That's going to take a while to steep out.
Yeah, but other than that, it's not bad. So we'll keep this one over here and try that one.
What's up, Brea?
Which, by the way, tonight, hi, Lindsay. Oh, FSO or VSO also ships to all states too. So see, you've got people. Brea, how you doing, sweetie? Michelle, how you doing? Yeah, Michelle, if you go to Brad's Vapor, VSO flavors, River, what was it?
River Supply Company.
River Supply.
I can tell you right now, those guys make enough money to where they don't care.
Yeah. So don't worry about that, and you can go ahead and do that. Be careful, vape shots are not getting much sales, so they will say anything to get you to buy online. That can happen. Oh my God, I know. The yummy, you've got to try it. If you have not tried it, Michelle, you really have to. Yeah, just, again, use Wendy Vapes 10 and you get 10% off. Like, save your money, baby. It's okay, Brea. Don't worry about it. We're still talking. Now, Brad's Vapor does have a giveaway today. Oh my gosh, I forgot where my phone is.
It's that time already?
No, but I'm just going to say what it is before I forget to say what it is. And then people will remind me to, actually do it. They'll give me that time.
What on earth did I do with my Sharpie?
I lost mine too. You probably have mine.
Nope, there it is. Found it.
Actually, I just looked.
DIYer's best friend right here.
Got mine.
Yeah, Vinny, the Flavor West blueberry is a little bit artificial. It's a very good blueberry. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to badmouth Flavor West blueberry. It's a very good blueberry. But if you want that really good natural blueberry, BSO is where it's at.
Okay.
And the sample pack is only $10, and you can get 25% off tomorrow night on our show while you're waiting. So there's a way around everything, my friend.
Okay, so for tonight, it's the Sense Orbit Baby Kit. So it's this right here. That's actually what is going to be for giveaway tonight when I do it later. Again, it's only available for the U.S. The giveaway is only for the U.S. And literally, we're going to be doing that a little bit later on. But so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. So that way you can be in it if you are within the United States. I'm going to put that down. Okay, the next one, let me see. Now you got me like wanting to check dates.
Yeah.
I wanted to try a 3-flavor recipe. So I thought about sugar vanilla cheesecake cookie by Rebel.
Okay.
So sugar cookie cheesecake by Rebel.
The show will be 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. East. Jessica Bryant. And usually Swag will let the coupon code run till midnight. So it's just, as soon as our show starts, the coupon code there's a coupon code that we give you, and it's valid till midnight that night. That's every Tuesday. So if you miss one Tuesday, you just go back to the next one.
Yep. There you go. What is this? I said strawberry haze. Well, let me see the date of this, because if not, we can always create something if it's too old. Let's see. Ew, ketchup milk. I just read one that said ketchup milk.
Ketchup milk.
Yeah, that's the name of the recipe.
I like it.
All right, so this one is from 2015.
Figured.
It's 3 flavor. I want to say we already made something like this before already. But this one was just like, it was so many. Again, I went through all the comments on, what people thought. But this one was actually cheesecake graham crust, TPA,
okay,
strawberry ripe, TPA, and vanilla swirl, TPA.
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. That's definitely a 2014, 2015 recipe.
So that is that one. Who makes great butter rum flavor?
Who makes a great butter rum flavor?
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, Loran's. Loran's makes a really good butter rum.
Oh, really?
I
gotta make something with it.
I hate Loran's flavors because they hate vaping, so I hate them. But their butter rum is second to none. Flavor West also has a really good butter rum. So if you don't want to give Loran's your money, which I wouldn't, I don't want to encourage people to give Loran's any of your money. Give it to Flavor West. Flavor West at least supports vaping. They should with all the money we've given them.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're super cheap flavors.
Two flavors that I bought that I'm gonna have to come up with a recipe for are toffee and
Which toffee?
bourbon.
Which toffee did you get?
I got Flavora.
Flavora toffee? Flavora toffee is actually pretty darn good.
Good. And then I got Flavora vanilla bourbon.
That's Flavor vanilla bourbon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Bourbon vanilla bourbon. It's a really dark vanilla.
Yeah. But I'm gonna make something with it. I really am.
It's really good.
I had to. I was like, I want to do something different out the box. Sort of like
it's not all that far out of the box flavors. It works really, really well with tobaccos.
I don't like tobacco.
Yeah. But it's dark. So if you wanted like a richer ice cream type flavor, mm-hmm. or richer vanilla in your cheesecakes, richer vanilla in your bakeries, it's really good for that. Okay,
perfect. Then I'll definitely stay with it. But for me, it was out of the box. It was like, oh, that looks interesting. So we'll do it. Okay, so here we have, that was 36 milligrams. We're going to adapt this. And we're going to make another 10 mils. Let's see, 320.
So that's 3 flavors?
Yeah.
3 flavors for a cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what I could do for 3 flavors for a cheesecake. I'll do my own.
You have one, don't you?
I probably do.
I think you do. That's why I said this recipe looks so familiar. But anyway, so.
Rick, it's not really bourbon. That's the thing. Like there's a hint. There's a hint to bourbon. There's a hint of bourbon in the flavor, but it's so low that it's unusable for a bourbon. Like if you want a good bourbon, Wonder Flavors makes a really good bourbon. So does Flavor. Flavor makes pretty darn good bourbon. I've heard Vape Train's bourbon's really good too. I heard theirs is boozy as hell. So if you're looking for that boozy note, that'd be the one. It's that Vape Train. Available on Bull City. What's up, Bigfoot? How you doing, homie?
All right, so this is going to be the strawberry haze. Again, the flavors are going to be cheesecake, graham crust, strawberry ripe, and vanilla swirl. It'd be nice if I got the right ones out.
You know what? I got an idea for a 3 flavor.
Yeah, well, you can find yours. Oh, you found one?
No, I can't. I've got an idea in my brain for a.
Okay, can we make it after this one?
Do you have shisha strawberry?
No, and I have to get it.
Which strawberries do you have at this point?
Hold on, let me look at my flavor stash. For strawberries, I have strawberry ripe TPA, strawberry TPA, strawberry sweet cap, and that's strawberries. But I do have starch, if that helps. I did buy a starch base. Don't ask me why.
It tastes like oyster crackers.
Yeah, but it was to be made with something.
Are you working on your biscuit?
I think it was for some sort of a biscuit flavor or something. I don't know. I just was like, oh, well, all cooks should have this.
Yeah, I mean, starch-based certainly works. I mean, just by itself, it tastes like oyster crackers.
No, I would not have it. I would definitely not. Okay, so vanilla swirl. I think I get a small one. Oh my gosh, vanilla swirl. I should know where everything is. I've been through it like 8 times already.
Okay, cap sweet. You said you had cap sweet.
I still got the eggnog too. Remember you told me to get these.
That eggnog dough.
I got I forget which one I got. The eggnog I got Flavora. And I got a second one too. Just would have to find it. Sweet yellow cheesecake graham crust. Is that what we had? Cheesecake graham crust. Got that. And then I need vanilla swirl. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Come on, vanilla swirl. Where are you? Oh, come on. Oh, and I got the Flavor West eggnog too. On the eggnog. Vanilla swirl I'm looking for. I think I bought a blue one. I always found the things that when you save your stash that you could put which size you bought. So when you go looking for it,
you can make little notes on the flavor.
Oh, okay. I need to do that. Because now I'm just gone through this whole thing. Unless, because I don't know if I bought a big one or a little one. I'll look at the big ones because it's not here. I know I have it. I want to say the vanilla swirl I got in the little one. I know I have it. Blueberry extras here. I need to like put these alphabetically or something. This is
running into the organization problem.
Yes. I know I have it because I've already used it, and that's why I picked this recipe based off of what I already had. Oh my God, I can't find it. I'm gonna get some out of it. And I don't have it here. I know that. None of it's here. And I know I bought it.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll tell you what size I have. Vanilla swirl 30 ml. Ha, that makes it easier. No, I get it.
This is exciting. Trump retreats from flavor ban for e-cigarettes.
Found it. The what?
Donald Trump is backing off the flavor ban.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he hasn't announced it yet, but that's what they're saying. I'm all for it. Okay, so I have my 3 flavors.
Well, I mean, all he has to do is sit back 6 months and it happens anyway. So.
Yeah, that's why he needs to come out and say something like now. Okay, so.
Rick Martin, flavor companies for Aussies. Vape Train.
Oh, I'm going to let anybody know right now if they're looking for help with tobacco flavors. I am not your gal.
What are they trying to do? What do they want?
A sweet cigar type flavor.
Flavor Art has a cigarillo, like a cigarillo flavor.
I do know Flavor Art has a lot of really good tobacco flavors along with Flavora. It's just
Flavora is the king of tobaccos. Their tobaccos are so good. So good. But that legit cigar flavor is FA cigarillo. Is the green Lifesaver one cold pressed or distilled? The one that looks green, Dimlin? The cold pressed is the one that looks green. The distilled is the one that is slightly artificial lime. The cold pressed is a fairly natural lime flavor. I like cold pressed a little more myself, even though the flavor itself is green.
Okay, so I've got cheesecake graham crust at 0.63, strawberry ripe at 0.80, vanilla swirl at 0.21, and then my base at 10.21. So I'm only making 10 mils of this. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my cheesecake graham crust at 0.63. Squeezy bottle, be careful. There we go. 0.64, but hey, it's okay. Strawberry ripe is right in front of my face. This is going to be 0.80. So I'm going to tear it to zero it out again. And 0.80.
Okay.
Got it?
I got it.
And then vanilla swirl is going to be 0.21. So tear it.
Okay.
Shake it, pour it. 0.21.
Huh, you're working on a tiramisu as well? I happen to be working on a tiramisu. We should compare notes.
Who's working on that? Oh, Brea?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then base. 10.21.
actually have all the flavors down to start working on said tiramisu. I was slacking and I didn't mix it yesterday. The weather change is really screwing with my thyroid levels, so I've just been so sleepy.
Aww. Okay, got that. Got off. And then just grab a cap. Get the pliers. And we are done with strawberry haze. Put that on. And then what's left to do is shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your mix. Uh-huh.
Now, I believe yes, you do have everything for this, Wendy.
I do.
Yes, took me a little bit of brain thinking.
I got
a little bit of my brain thinking
now. So I have a lot more for you to play with. Hi, Scott. Hi, Patty. I'm loving it. Patty, if you haven't seen my post, I actually made my first flavor all by myself with 8 different flavors in it. It's called Watermelon Surprise, and it is to die for.
It is very, very good. Very good.
He just doesn't like the Colada flavor, so he's going to change it to
Polar Blast.
Yeah, Polar Blast. But I just wanted a really light one, just something to come through but not come through. So that's why I put that. But oh my God, so good. I promise you. Like he even said it was good. So that's a good thing, right? Oh, that smells good. I'm smelling that graham cracker. All right, next week. Did you taste yours yet?
What's that?
The strawberry haze, or did you not make it?
I'm not making that one. I'm making a different one.
Okay. I'm gonna taste this one. I'm trying to. Well, no. I'm gonna taste this one. See how it came out. Ooh. So let's try this one. It's actually pretty good. Every time that I get like a flavor, but it's not like super, super like in your face flavor, I keep wanting to try to put juicy lemon in.
That's a good master plan. You're not going to hurt anything doing that.
But just like a couple drops just to try to bring out those flavors, which is what I did in the watermelon one, along with that champagne. I think that the lemon and the champagne actually brought that watermelon really out.
That champagne was a clever touch.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ha! I'm clever, guys, and I'm a beginner. Yeah, this flavor is not bad at all. Of course, it needs a little touch, but yeah.
A little touch of that juicy lemon.
You know, just touch it. Just touch it a little.
touch it. All right. So I'll let you know in a minute about this guy.
Yes. Ah, thank you, David. How you doing, sweetie? Oh my God, you gotta look it up, Patty. I think Lumi had left the recipe in there before for you guys. And oh my God, if you look at it, it's so delicious. And I'm not saying that because it's mine. I mean, it's a flavor, like literally I made it and I've already been vaping. Like this is my second bottle. I already finished one. I'm on the second bottle. And that was after like right away trying it.
It is very good off the shake. Very, very good off the shake.
And that's what I was looking for, remember?
Mm-hmm.
A shake and vape that, and I was so surprised. I only made 30 mils. You would have been so proud of me. I only made 30. I was like, okay, just 30. And then I made 120.
120 is for me, not for anybody else.
It was so good, though. It really is.
All right. And VG is 32.73.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Scott. Scott sent me a recipe because I was talking about I want to go coconut. Were you on already?
No.
I said, oh yeah, I want to start going because I got strawberries all over the place, but I wanna do something coconutty. So he sent me Coconut Cocaine by Santa 714 Mixer, and he said that he made it for his wife and it was really, really good. This is one from 2016.
More recent recipe. What's the?
It's got cheesecake graham crust TPA, coconut extra TPA,
okay,
sweet cream TPA, and vanilla custard TPA.
It's pretty straightforward.
And the percentages
going to be kind of a
6% cheesecake, 1.2 of coconut extra, 1 of sweet cream, and 1 of vanilla custard.
So if I was going to do something coconutty like that, I would do like 4% of the cheesecake with graham crust. I would do like 1.5 of coconut custard by Wonder Flavors, and then throw like 1% of desiccated coconut on top of everything else. That'll be coconut. That'll be coconutty as hell.
I want to try. That sounds so good.
The desiccated coconut. If anybody's looking for coconut flakes, by the way, just coconut flakes. It's desiccated coconut by Vape Train. It tastes exactly like that. But you could actually skip that part of it and just do the first 2 ingredients, and it would probably still turn out pretty darn good.
Oh wow. Yeah, I have in here. Where's my list? I want to see if I put any coconut in my wish list.
Red Burley.
Hazelnut, because everybody's requiring like hazelnut for like coffees and things like that. So I thought it wouldn't be bad to have it.
Flavor West hazelnut. Yep.
Yeah, that's one I have in there. Then I want to do something with like a dragon fruit. So I have TFA of that.
TFA. So TFA's dragon fruit is slightly artificial. Flavor Arts is very authentic. So you pick which one you want to go after. Most people prefer the TFA.
Oh, they do?
I will say that. Most people prefer the TFA over the FA.
Okay, but it tastes more candy though.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'll probably do the other one. And coconut FA I have in here, and coconut extra TFA.
I actually think the best coconut flavor that TFA makes is their coconut candy.
But is it a coconut or a coconut candy?
It's a coconut flavor. It's their coconut flavor, but they added ethyl maltol to it.
Oh, okay. So coconut candy, you said?
Yeah, coconut candy.
Put in my wish list.
Yeah, and it stands up a bit better than a lot of coconuts. Coconuts have a tendency to fade.
Right.
So it's tough to get something super duper coconutty. And that's why that flavor is all right, because it does stand up.
Okay, so coconut candy TFA. No, you didn't say. Did you say TFA?
TFA coconut candy.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Let me add that to my wish list.
I'm right there with you, Kristen. Like I gotta, whoop, right there with you. I gotta like cross my arms. There's my boob steep right there. Gotta cross my arms and kind of surround it with peck, and hope that I have enough peck to do it. I really don't at this point.
So what other one did you say? Will it be on Bull City? The other flavor that you said for the coconut?
Coconut candy or coconut custard?
Coconut candy, I got that.
Coconut custard, yes, definitely will be on Bull City.
Okay, hold on.
And so will desiccated coconut.
custard. Coconut custard by
Wonder Flavors.
Wonder.
If you need coconut, it tastes just like the cream from a coconut cream pie.
Oh, that's what I want. Yeah, hold on. I mean, maybe if I put that in the search. Wonder. Vanilla custard. Vanilla. All right, they've got, I mean, coconut. All right, I got coconut custard SC Wonder Flavors.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, that one.
It's part of their super concentrate line.
Okay. And then you said one more.
Desiccated.
Desiccated.
DESICCATED. Desiccated.
Coconut.
Because I always misspell it. So I always try and help people. Because I'll sit there and start swearing at the websites like, where the hell's desiccated coconut? Oh, I put 2 S's instead of 2 C's.
But who's it by?
Vape Train. Vape Train Australia. They also make the best chocolate mousse flavor. What else do they make that's really, really?
It's not coming out.
Their sweet cream. Their sweet cream is amazing.
It's not coming out. Maybe I should just put VT, right, for Vape Train instead of out. Try that.
It'll either be listed as VT or VTA. Vape Train Australia.
Let me try VTA.
For all of you guys getting into DIYing, you're in luck because Black Friday sales do happen for DIY sites. So if you're able to just hold off and save up a little bit.
I saw regular coconut, but not the desiccated.
This is the one earlier that I was talking about. I've been looking for it for months and I've not been able to find it on a majority of the sites.
What's that?
Desiccated coconut.
Oh, it's not on Bull City?
It wasn't the last time I checked. And then I looked on DIY Vapor Supply. It wasn't there. I've checked Chefs. It wasn't there.
No, it's not on here. Well, I screenshotted it for later. Okay, cool. All right, what are we making today?
I've got a pretty darn good shake and vape I need to.
I like shake and vape. Vinny says he's never had a bad flavoring from VTA. Good.
I struggle to think of one. Some of their flavors are not what they say they are, but they're still useful in other ways.
Wasn't VTA the one that came out with that decadent line or whatever? That really terrible line that was authentic towards like vegetables and meat.
No, that's one-on-one.
Oh, never mind.
One-on-one has some horrific flavors. God, they're horrific. What should I call it? What should I call this strawberry cheesecake that I just made up?
Cheesy Monday strawberry. Cheesy. Red cheese. Yeah, Vinny says creamy custard is straight up banana pudding, so I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Hi, Queen.
Calling it red cheese with Wendy.
All right. See, I named it. All right. So should I look it up?
That is not share recipe. There we go. Save. Okay, here you go. Put that in our chat, and then I'll throw it out in the other chat.
Yeah.
There you go, everybody.
Let me look at it.
It's actually pretty darn good off the shake. It's actually pretty.
Oh, you got it on all the flavors. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, cool. All right, so I need Bavarian cream, which, you know what's funny is I have 2 30 mils of Bavarian cream.
It's a worthwhile flavor to have. 230.
I know. Well, afterwards I was like, well, it's not bad to have it, but I didn't know that I had two until I did.
Yeah.
So sweet strawberry and Bavarian cream. Bavarian cream, I have two of those.
Yeah, sweet cheesecake, sweet strawberry, and Bavarian cream. And that's it.
Bavarian cream, sweet strawberry. Look at me go. Look at that. Watch this. And
Everybody check it out. It's the Polish tripod himself, Adam Pilarczyk.
hi, Adam. Yes, cheesecake is always in the corner. I'm looking. You're not it. Oh, come on.
Like that. He's like, hi, Wendy. Hi, Lumi. Fresh.
You're just so fresh. Okay, so I got my 3 flavors.
Like we hang out like all the time during the week. So he's just like, whatever, dude.
Okay, so we got that.
Well, I got something to cheer you up. Everybody look away if you don't want Mandalorian spoilers.
Disney spoiled it themselves, so I don't know if anybody's safe anymore.
Okay.
Look at it. Look at it. It's a baby Yoda.
That is too cute.
She's going to encase that fucker in resin. It's going to be awesome.
That is absolutely amazing.
I just set up his little base to sit on, which is basically me just putting it on a water bottle cap, but it's going to be submerged in resin so you won't see. The bottom half is going to act as his little ship, so he's going to be looking out of it.
It's going to be so awesome.
That is so cute.
Yeah, remind me let me know what I owe you for that, by the way.
Free.
Fresh.
Huh? Free fresh.
Anyway, I'll send you something anyway.
All right. Hold on. Oops.
You know what would make a good sub in Addy's yogurt? Boysenberry. Forest. Boysenberry would be, or blackberry. Blackberry would go really well with those. If you're going to use boysenberry, I would suggest the Flavora boysenberry, and I would suggest low percentages. Because, man, that's a strong flavor, but it's freaking good.
PG is low.
Yeah, I made several good banana recipes, but they're all based off of Lumi, or not Lumi's, Rin Vape's recipe.
I think we've made a few bananas in our day.
We have. I did a banana peanut butter flapper pie on Saturday.
Okay, I think I did it right.
You're going to use boysenberry or blackberry, Forrest? I'm assuming the boysenberry because I was running my mouth about it. I would go somewhere between 1/4 and 1/2. Let me see if I've got that recipe public. I'm not sure if I released. Yeah, I did. I released it publicly.
Oh, fuck.
What am I talking about? Of course I did.
I think I put in the information correctly. I'm not sure. Like my percentages are like for the grams 8.57. No, so this can't be right because it's 28.57 for the sweet strawberry.
That's a lot. How much are you trying to make?
No, I was trying to make 60 mils. I don't know.
Yeah,
I did something because I was trying to do
it's 6%, so it would be 3.6% or 3.6 grams.
So I was trying to do the adjusting, to mix. I can put in my information and I clicked mix as flavor base, but I must have done something wrong. Maybe.
Let's see, we got working on Fresh's banana flambe, banana nut bread, lava cake, and marshmallow gooey.
Yeah, twerking on my banana. Woo!
So would I update my information on the Nick base? Yeah, on the Nick base and not on the finished batch, right? When I'm adjusting it on the
yeah, just for Nick base.
Okay, so take out everything else. Just size. And then because your Nick base and flavoring is the highest VG you can get with this mix is 88. I'm not. Oh, that's okay. Okay.
I suppose I'll make this one public.
Adolf, the real answer is yes, you can. The correct answer is no, you shouldn't. A 30Q is only a 10 amp battery. So theoretically, in a regulated device, you can push it to 100 watts, but you're never going to get 100 watts out of a regulated device running that. Just so you know. If you're trying to run that in a mech, don't do that. Don't do that. Go get yourself a 25R or a BTC 5A or something like that. Get yourself a battery that's going to be able to support the build that you're running.
And then we got eating fresh as banana. Banana custard, banana flambe, lava cake, strawberry, strawberry sweet, toffee ice cream.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Okay, I gotta go back over here and do it again because I messed it up. I'm trying to figure out how to adjust it. Like ELR for me is easy to adjust, but here it's like not working.
So, Adolf, I'll give you the skinny on 30Qs. 30Qs are really good batteries. They have a lot of milliamp hours. They have a lot of mAh to them, but they're only good for up to like 40 watts. If you're pushing over 40 watts, it's really it's not worth it. Really, they're fairly ideal for right around 20-25, but you can push them up to about 40. Like I said, in theory, you can certainly push them that high, but you're never gonna get the power that you think you're getting. Your mod will tell you that you're doing 110. You're probably getting 70 watts. So, yeah, go for it, Bonnie. Put some coconut in there, girl. Nice Forest. Yeah, I also picked up a Barrage. I got my notification on shipping.
I did too.
I think everybody that was listening, that I can tell Wendy's people about that. Maybe you guys will like me more.
They love you.
Asmodus.com is having a Black Friday sale. It's half off everything on the site. Half off everything.
A lot of stuff is sold out, though.
A lot of stuff is sold out. What I'm advising people to do is go get yourself Minikin V2s if you don't have one. Minikin V3s, just because they're kind of an unknown right now. And then, so it might be really good and it might be, but you're never going to beat $70 for that mod. And then the other one that I advise people to get is the Lustro, aka the Minikin 2.5. The Lustro is a very good mod. You just have to shut off the motion sensor and you have to shut off the external lights, and then it gets the battery power that the Minikin V2 does, or the battery life. It's an awesome sale. And they do have the reverb, or not the reverb, the barrage there, which is Thesis's mod.
And if you keep an eye out, I've been talking with Asmodus. They are doing a Minikin Dual 21700.
That is what I'm waiting for. I will buy those things by the 100.
I never had a Minikin. I had a Minikin, I think the V2, the one that came in like purple, teal.
Yeah, that's probably the V2. The real comfy in the hand, batteries lasted forever.
Yeah. And I had it for 4 days.
What'd you do after that?
I dropped it.
Oh.
And it never worked after that. I got it on sale for like $30.
I still, even though you dropped it, I still would have sent it back. Been like, hey, yo.
I just didn't want to be like, a bad person.
So, but yeah, it's I haven't heard anything about the 38 120s. That's gonna be a massive one.
Okay, so I switched it over to mine for the percentages over to ELR so I can read it easier. And I've got Bavarian cream is coming out to a 0.9. Sweet strawberry or strawberry sweet is coming out to 3, and then yes, sweet cheesecake is coming out to 2.4.
Yep, that sounds right.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't read that all the flavors is not working for me. I was trying to adjust it like I do on mine, on the ELR, and it wasn't working.
It takes a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, so I just transferred it over so I could see it. All right, so we've got Bavarian cream is 0.9.
Right, Scott Smith? $22.50 for a colossal.
Oh, wow.
The other place that's having a massive sale right now is Vapor Range. Vapor Range is selling things. They already have everything sale reduced, and then it's at 30% off your cart over on Vapor Range. They have some. I think it winds up being like 3 or 4 cents cheaper on a couple of the Asmodus products. But I'm a huge fan of the Minikin V2. It's 3 years later since that mod came out. It's still the best freaking mod.
Oh, I really wanted that. I had the teal one too, and I was so happy with it. Short-lived.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's the best darn mod ever at this point.
I love the size and the feel of it.
Yeah. And it's 200 watts. You can take it down to, I think it's 0.06. It's either 0.06 or 0.08. You can take it down to, which is nice, having a mod that goes down below 0.1.
Yep.
Especially if you like Lumi braids.
Yeah, especially if you like Lumi braids. Lumi braids can get scary low sometimes. But they're worth it. They're worth it. Have a good one, Knocks Out. So yeah, if anybody's looking to...
Bye, Knocks Out. 2.4. What time is it? Wow, we're already over the time. 2.4. It wouldn't be a Monday if we weren't. Late getting in, late getting out. That's the way it works. Got it. Okay, and then 65.3. I definitely need more Vape.
Good man, Rajan. Good man. Everybody should email their senators.
Yeah.
Let them know your thoughts. They have to listen to you. Like I've said it before, I'll say it again. People, they've got a pseudo celebrity thing going on. They're in a position of slight power, and they tend to forget that there are employees. They're there to do what we want them to. The touchscreen's touchscreen can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but once you're used to it, it's fine.
I like it with the 3, where you just touch it instead of swipe.
Yeah, you have to do like a slow swipe on it and then punch what you want to adjust. Exactly, Lumi. You're getting a Minikin V2 here soon. You're gonna know the power.
Yeah, I bought one off of Gizzard Stone.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so that's done.
Kristen, it depends on what the mix is. What are you trying to make? Right, Shane? Meg, key lime, I recommend Flavor West Key Lime Natural. It's a really good key lime flavor. I would recommend whatever your cheesecake of choice is. Probably yes, sweet cheesecake, and then just add a cream of some sort. Minikin 3S is kind of cool because it can wirelessly charge. So if you have a wireless charger, like a wireless charging mat, you could put it on that and it could charge your mod. Theoretically, I don't have one. All I can tell you is what the website told me. You made a blueberry and cream and it was a little harsh. Which blueberry did you use? Was it TFA's? TFA's Blueberry Extra?
Hi, Meg. Hi, Darcy.
You added some lemon. Maybe that was it. Which lemon? Which lemon? Some are smooth, some are harsh. But Blueberry Extra can be a little bit throaty if you're using that. Flavor West Blueberry, so it's not the blueberry.
Add a touch of lemon. That's bringing out the blueberry.
It will bring out the blueberry quite a bit. Lemon Express. Lemon Express can be a little throaty. You just have to give it a little bit of time.
You can use it low.
Yeah. Let it steep for a bit. Let it steep for like 5 days, see if the harshness goes down. That'd be my suggestion. You can always air it out, let the alcohol evaporate out of it too. You can always take the cat, warm it up a little bit, put it in some, like, not hot water, but fairly warm water. Put it in there until the VG gets real thin. Shake it up real good. Then you can open the cap and let the alcohol evaporate out. You're also going to lose some volatiles from your flavors, or you can just add more cream. That'll take down harshness. The Lustro is a great mod. Like I said, you have to turn the motion sensor off, because you can actually wave your hand in front of it and it'll adjust your wattage. So you turn that off, and then it has a light running up the side. You turn that off, and then it runs like a Minikin V2. But it's very comfortable in the hand, and it's on sale. You can pick one up for like $22. Lustro's totally worth $22. Lustro's totally worth $50. Lumi got herself a couple Lustros coming too.
I got 2.
Me too. I got 2 Lustros. It's all my roommate vapes on is Lustros.
Yeah, you're getting me in trouble with all of these sales. I'm supposed to be saving up for a printer so I can put my stands on Swag's site.
Yeah. What do you think, Wendy?
I like it.
So did you like this one more, or did you like the other one more, as far as strawberry cheesecakes go?
Oh, from the one that we just made?
Yeah, to this one.
No, this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Using a little bit more modern take on things.
Definitely.
It's easy to look at a recipe and get a real quick idea and like, okay, yeah, I can do that.
Well, that's why mine, it was like a lot of thought, a lot of thought.
Yeah, and once that Bavarian cream kind of evens out, that's going to be really nice. That's going to be nice.
Yeah, it's very, very smooth. So on the yogurt that I made, the Addy's yogurt.
Yeah.
How can I tone down the Greek?
How can you tone down the Greek? That particular Greek yogurt within that recipe is already toned down.
I don't know. It's giving me a plastic flavor.
That's the kiwi.
Oh, how can I tone down the kiwi?
Take the kiwi out.
Huh?
Take the kiwi out. Throw something else in there that you want to vape.
So here's what you can do. Grab a bigger bottle, pour it into a bigger bottle, remake the recipe, just don't add kiwi to it.
And then it'll just half it then, right?
Yeah, if you have a big enough bottle to do another half of it.
I gotta wash out a 100 ml bottle.
When I was in the stages of washing out old bottles, you ready to hear what I did? I took a bunch of like those, you know, you get those little plastic containers from like Chinese food.
Yeah.
Takeout. I put a whole bunch of nails into the bottoms of them, and then I connected straws into each nail so I can hang the bottles upside down onto the straws. And I had
like a bottle drainer. Yeah.
I've had one of those for the longest time, and then thankfully Mr. Lumi just went to like full lazy mode and said he didn't want to clean them out anymore. He'd rather just buy new bottles. Fuck it, if you're buying the new bottles, go for it.
That's awesome. On a good squawk mod, I'm going to say the top side, either the single or the dual, all the way. It's been my favorite since it came out. I use it literally every day. That it's just so easy to fill. It holds 10 mils of e-liquid. The menus are simple. It's just amazing. I have my green one out there. I got my blue one here. This is actually the carbon, but I actually carry my regular one around more than the carbon one.
Yeah, the regular top side is about as good as it gets.
Yeah, the green one is just freaking gorgeous. Okay, watermelon. Yep, so that's it. Oh, real quick, let's go ahead before anybody leaves. I don't want anybody to leave. And you can look at my review on it if you want more information on it. Just type in topside Wendy and it'll come up with the regular one and the dual one. If you want to look at that. It's the easiest way to search for me on YouTube for my review. Okay, so we're going to do numbers as soon as I find a pen. Oh, no, I don't need a pen because Lumi's going to pick.
Hey, wait. What if I want to partake? Hold on. What do we partake?
Oh, okay.
I can pick.
Huh?
I can pick.
Yeah, then he'll pick. It's okay. This is going to be for the, or is it, I had it here just a second. For the Sense Orbit Baby Kit.
Oh, okay. I could pick a number for that then.
I already picked one. Too bad, Lumi.
All right, so we're going to be, how many people were in chat? Let's see. Okay, so this right here.
I like to partake in the RDAs because I like to see if they'll fit my Lumi braids in them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm selfish. A free trial to see if my Lumi braids fit, and if it doesn't, then I pass it forward to somebody in need.
Aw, that's so sweet. After you figure it out. So I've got 64 watching. So pick a number, not chat, only Lumi first. Pick a number between 1 and 75.
Fresh got the number, not me.
Oh, Fresh got it. That's right. 1 to 75. You got to pick a number and then we'll start it. You know what it is? Okay.
Got it.
All right.
I'll even hold my hand in the screen so you can see I'm not changing things because I like someone.
Between 1 and 75, it is US only. This is, again, sponsored by Brad's Vapor from bradsvapor.com. You can use the code WendyVapes10. You get 10% off of anything on the website. And the customer service is, you can't find like customer service like him.
Brad's pretty awesome.
He's just awesome. He really is. I've known him for what, 4, 5? I don't know. A long, long time. He's just awesome. Brad's Vapor doesn't like me. Yes, he does, Rick. VSO is funny. James, you would pick that number. No, I'm just kidding.
Composy.
Hi, Terry. I don't know if I said hi to you already, but if I missed you, I'm sorry. Hello. I'm trying to see anybody else that I missed in chat. Kim Arthur, welcome, welcome. Lumi squeak.
That's right, Lumi squeaks.
I was going to have Google pick out the numbers so people couldn't predict my weird numbers.
Yeah, and you can only pick one time because it's just a one number random thing. It's not picking all the numbers. Just one.
Yep, only one.
If you pick multiple, then you're only going to be, the first one that you picked is going to be your number. The one number. Okay, so it looks like I think everybody, I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Jessica, I was saying that you can only pick a number one time. You can't keep picking random numbers. So your first number that you picked is actually going to be your number. Okay, go. What is it? 73. Let's go ahead and see who got 73 or the first one closest to it.
It's Steve Fulgione.
Oh my gosh, you got a 73?
He got 72. He was the closest.
All right. Yeah, because there's no other 73. All
Steve
right.
Fulgione.
Congratulations, Steve. I want you to go ahead and email me at wendyvapes@yahoo.com. Can't be easier than that. I need your shipping information. I also need a picture ID. And if you've got an email different than the one that you're emailing me with, you definitely want to go ahead and give me that as well. And I'll pass it on to Brad, and then he'll send you one out. Thank you so much, guys. You guys have been great. I want to talk to you about another flavor, and I forgot what I wanted to do. Oh, for my custard. You said to add something to it.
New York cheesecake.
Okay, New York, the regular New York. Got it.
Yep. Cabela's New York cheesecake.
About how many drops?
You're going to want, drops.
Well, because I already have it mixed.
I've been hanging out with Addy Tuney too much.
You have been.
Addy Tuney gave me drops. He said, do 40. So what is the percentage? I'll just go ahead and put in the percentage.
I was going to.
I do 0.89%.
I would do 0.75, 0.75 to 1, anywhere in there.
Of the percentage or of the
Percent.
Percent. So which comes out to
0.75 is that the 0.22, so it'd be 0.44.
okay. Put that over there. Oh my God, it smells so amazing though. I'm telling you, you've seen how much I've already vaped of it.
Oh yeah, it's. And then just wait and see what this little addition does to it. You're gonna like it a lot more. I think.
0.44.
That's all right, Jessica. You know for next time. And congrats again to Steve. He was right up at the top too. It was one of the first things I was like, oh, somebody got close right away.
The only time you're allowed to pick two numbers is if somebody forgot or somebody already picked the number that you guessed, in which case you're okay to pick a new one.
Yep, then you want to change it over.
Okay, so got that. And put all this back. I'm like rolling up this piece of paper. It's got the nipple. I'm like, where did my nipple go? There we go.
Put it in your bra. Put it right on top of your nipple and you'll never lose it.
Exactly. I should have just done that.
Extra pokey nipples.
Wendy has way smaller nipples than I thought, everybody. Shh.
Yeah, just like a teenager.
Yep.
Little teeny bitty.
little teeny baby nipples.
Get back to chat.
Do you got Lumi's got this terrified look on her face. Do you have little teeny baby nipples, Lumi?
I'm not going to discuss my nipple size, but it just got a little weird when we're talking about teenager nipples.
True.
I have kids. So.
But you are on a show with me. If things don't get awkward at least once.
Yeah.
I'm not doing my job.
I mean, at least in chat, it's only talking about mine, so it's okay. Okay. Gotta try things, gotta try another one.
I've had it on top chat the whole show. I'm an asshole.
I always have it on top.
My bad, everybody. My bad.
I'm forever an asshole. It's always on top.
Yeah, but you've been catching the messages like on time though, because I'm like, damn, how do you see that?
Because I keep my eye peeled for when someone mentions me, and I keep my eyes peeled for when I see like a block of text.
Yeah.
That's usually someone asking a DIY question. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I get it, David. A lot of people use those. David Maresca, you just have to make sure that your e-liquid is warm.
Yeah, I see a lot of these comments saying that they're like boiling it or something.
Not boiling. Not boiling. Never take your e-liquid over 120 degrees.
Well, I wasn't, that's why I wasn't going to do it, because I'm like, that just doesn't sound healthy.
120 degrees feels hot to your hand, but not burning.
Okay.
So once again, everybody, don't go put your hand in a bunch of hot water to try and figure out if it's hot.
Yeah, please. next Monday live stream, it's like, where'd everybody go? They're all in the hospital with their hands.
Yeah, they're all in the hospital with burnt hands because Fresh03 told them to.
Exactly.
Deb, the best glazed donut is Wonder Flavors. Wonder Flavors glazed donut.
Some people do get Play-Doh off of it, though.
Do they? I've
What?
never gotten Play-Doh off of that
I've
flavor.
never gotten it either, but some people, I think Adam Polarcheeks gets pretzels off of it.
Pretzels? You're a weird one, Mr. Polarzik. Is that better, Wendy?
Could be wrong.
Yeah. That's Fresh's rich quick custard that you're vaping there.
Give that one now.
And then there's an eggy quick custard, and that's the one that uses the custard premium at 1%.
Yeah, I got to get that premium, because yours, and there was, I think, like 2 other flavors or recipes that I saw had that. I'm like, damn, I don't have it.
I suppose, Brea. They both have dough.
Crock pot, that's going to take too much. I'll forget about it in 10-minute bursts.
Rick, I mean, I've got, is it in here? It is. I've got this. So if anybody's ever looking for, you can buy little mini crock pots like this.
Uh-huh.
And then you just keep it on your desk. And when you need it, you plug it in and it heats up like as you're mixing. And then you just put your liquid in there. And I've left liquid in crock pots overnight.
Oh, really?
As long as it's on low.
Okay.
And it does carve some steep time off. So if something's like a week steep, you know, it'll cut it down to like 3 days.
That's what I need.
So that's why I like these little buggers, these little crock pots, because you can pick them up for like $20. And
where'd you get that one?
I got this at Target.
Oh, really? I'm gonna look for a tiny crock pot. There's a list of flavor companies on the ELR website. If you go to resources, it's got all the companies there for not only here in the US, but also worldwide. And it also has coupon codes. So if you go there, you can get it. ELR,
e-liquid-recipes.com.
There you go. Go there and go to the resource tab. I have that one like bookmarked, because that way I get my coupon code every single time I order. And it doesn't matter where I'm ordering from. And it's got all the websites on it. There we go. Scott Smith, I already have a wish list.
Yeah, if you are gonna use your mini crock pots, everybody put your nick in afterwards. Put your nick in afterwards.
But what if you're like me and you have the base?
If you have the base, I mean, you can still do it. Just there's an off chance that it might get peppery. So you can certainly do it with the nicotine in. I did it for years before I started being like, why is this one getting peppery? Because I had old Nick and it was thrown in the crock pot.
So what I need to do is I need to get with you after the show so you can tell me what I can get, because I want to mix my own base next.
Okay.
And then we'll do that for the next live stream so that we can actually go into that part, because we basically got the premix down for the newbies, you know, that aren't familiar with it yet. They want to just go ahead and get started. They can go ahead and get started safer that way, in my opinion. And then they can go and get the one-shot flavors. You can also do other flavorings. We've given you the websites. E-liquid recipes, that is definitely where you want to go for all your resources. And you can also put in your recipes there. And you can adjust them. And it's really, really simple on that website. I really love it. And then we've gone over what you need, you know, the scale and the bottles and, you know, all that good stuff. So the next one I think we would do is, which I don't know if I'll have it by then, but I want to get with you so I can see if I can get the stuff by Monday. But yeah, I should be able to have it by Monday. And that way we can go ahead and do that part of it. And that way I can do it with Lumi. Because Lumi does her own base. So, well, both of you do. Mm-hmm. That way we can all do it. Because, well, are you running out of base?
Me? No.
I'm not running out. I just made a whole bunch of it. I have no empty bottles.
Well, then I'll make mine, okay?
I'll supervise.
Now, to make my base, can I see the bottle that you have? Where did you get that bottle?
This bottle came from Carolina Extract.
Okay, that's a dark bottle. The clear one, where'd you get yours?
All right, you ready for this? I actually bought propylene glycol from Nicotine River.
Uh-huh.
And it was 500 mLs. Once I ran out, I just reused the bottle.
Because I'm going to need a bottle to mix mine.
I believe you could buy.
Well, you've already got those Liquid Barn bottles.
Yeah, but they're little.
You don't
No, the big one that you have your VG.
Oh, yeah, but then I can't see it.
You don't need to see it.
Yeah, once you mix it, you don't need to see it.
Yeah, I've actually got going on 3 bottles of empties. I literally sat there and I held it upside down. I literally got every last drop of these out. Like there is literally not a drop in either of these.
Yeah, you just do it by weight, and
okay, cool.
It'll be fine.
All right, so we'll do that next Monday, guys. I hope that that helps you out. For those of you that want to go ahead and make your pre-base, but I'm doing so many, especially with like the live streams, and then I'm making some during the week. I'm literally going through mine like really, really quick. But I've got you should see how many bottles I have. And you can tell because they all have pink on them. This is the first glass blueberry cake that I made, which it's gone. I made a banana cheese that I still haven't tasted.
How'd that lemon cheesecake turn out?
That is amazing. And today is actually the 7th day. And this is lemon bar beautiful. It's just the best lemon cheesecake I've ever tasted in my life, or lemon bar. Absolutely great. I also made a vanilla sky, which this is a marshmallow, like a vanilla marshmallow, but it's not steeped yet. This one I started yesterday. So this would be what, like 2 weeks?
For a vanilla marshmallow?
Mm-hmm.
5 days.
5 days? Okay.
Yeah.
I have the date on there. And then, oh my God, this one here is the one that I'm working on that I mentioned in the beginning, the chai latte.
Yeah.
Smells so good. But the chai is still strong on it. They said that after, it's steeped and everything, the chai tartness or, that hit, it's going to go down. But so far it's good. But I did put notes that I might add some whipped cream to it or, something like that. So I just have a note on there. But I want to taste it first. So there's that. And then I've got another round of the blueberry cake because I was out of the other one. And then I've got, this one is called Cupcake Porn online. And it's supposed to be a 24-hour steep and be good, but it's not cakey enough for me. It's not a true cupcake. And it smells good, but it doesn't have like that.
Well, most cupcake mixes are just a shit ton of frosting piled on top of a little bit of like a bakery back note to actually build a cupcake. Me and Lumi did that a couple of weeks ago. It's not hard to actually build a cupcake.
I want to do a cupcake. I don't care. I want the cake part. That's what I'm looking for, and I'm just not getting it yet with this. But this one, yeah. So that one I have. Addy's yogurt that we already discussed, which I have to redo. The ice cream with strawberry and whipped cream. This is really, really good. The quick custard is now perfect. The moist cheesecake sugar cookie with Lumi and Fresh is one of my first. That's good. I have a cheesecake. I don't even know which one it is because this is when I wrote it on the bottle and it rubbed off.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Welcome to my world. The only reason I know what this is because I was vaping it. That's how vape. It's the Vape Girl Vixen's Berry Obsessed.
Mine is not there yet. I must have done something wrong. I'm not getting it. I'm not, and I don't know what it is. Because you know that this is like one of my most favorite flavors ever, and it's just not there yet. Let me try to do this.
Although to be fair, the Berry Obsessed does it's like overnight, like it just like all of a sudden it changes. So
I've been trying it since I made it, and it's still not there. I mean it's starting to smell more and more like it, but it's not there yet.
If anybody's looking for a good place to go get bottles, Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight sells good bottles. They sell 8-ounce bottles that are clear for like, it's $3 for a 6-pack, I want to say. Do I have one sitting out here somewhere? I don't think I do. But they sell good bottles.
Like, I never remember what I'm vaping either. As long as it's good, I'm good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's it for this review. This live stream. That's how I usually end it. That's it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down.
all interactions help.
Exactly. So you like it, you do, you don't, that's okay too. But hi Lori, how you doing, sweetie? So yeah, so that's it. Thank you again, Lumi and Fresh, for being here. You guys are absolutely wonderful for dealing with me and helping me out here. I really appreciate it. Again, we're here to help all of you. We don't want anybody, not one of you, to go back to smoking, and that's why we're here to help with that. Maybe this is something for you. Maybe it's not. If it is something for you, great. If it's not, then you do have other options. But this is just something that I think for those of you, especially that like hobbies, I think this will be a really, really good thing to start onto. I just feel like it's going to give you that extra something to do. And thinking up different recipes and what you're thinking of is really, once you get a flavor that's all your own, it's just an amazing feeling. It really is. I can't stress that enough. But thank you so much. If you guys want to go ahead and close out and say your goodbyes.
You can find myself and Lumi tomorrow night on my channel. We are going to be messing around with Boston cream pies. I believe we're going after Boston cream pie donuts, aren't we, Lumi?
I forgot, but yes, we are. Thank God you remembered.
All right,
it's a small miracle. It's a small miracle unto itself that Fresh03 remembered anything.
You need to send me the recipe because that was going to be my next want flavor. But I need to know what to add to my cart.
So yeah, we're going to be doing Boston cream pie donuts. Should be fun. Should be a fun episode. I'll tell you what Boston cream I prefer tomorrow, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm going to have to miss it because, I wake up really early.
Yeah. Well, I'm totally going to be an old man, and because I stayed up way too late playing Pokemon last night, I'm going to bed early tonight.
Thank you so much. And go ahead and eat something, that leftover taco, I'm sure did not do it.
No, that did not put a dent in my hunger. All it did is it placated me. So I'm gonna throw some food in my mouth and then probably just pass the hell out. But yeah, tune in tomorrow night on my channel. It's youtube.com/fresh03, or you can just search for Fresh03 and you'll see my smiling face.
And the beautiful Lumi will be there as well.
She will. Lumi, where can people find, if you're hunting a Lumi in the wild, where would they find you?
I was hoping you guys would forget and skip over me again.
Well, no, because
there's nobody else after you. There's all Lumi's information. If you want to hit her up, you can find her there. She also makes stands, and she also makes what is it? The braids, right?
Yeah, I make braided coils.
Braided coils and things like that. So there you go.
I actually that sale that I had going on, the community has been so wonderful. People bought some stands that I did not expect to sell, so I can only sell one more stand.
That is awesome. I know you sold 2 the last Monday.
Yep.
So if anybody's, which one's left?
I had just enough 510s for all of the sale items that I had, but somebody wanted some skulls that weren't on sale, and so they got some 510s. So I only have 1 510, but these are the 3 that are left.
Ooh, I like that. I like the liquid metal one there on the end. That guy is pretty sweet though, with all the dripping resin.
Yeah.
Poor middle guy. Poor middle
yes,
guy.
Bonnie. Yes, you did. Bonnie was the one that bought him. She was like, before the show was over, you're like, oh my goodness.
And actually, if anybody is in here that bought one, I basically went to the post office with 9 packages this morning. If you're gonna want tracking, you're gonna have to message me and tell me what your address is again, so I can go through the 5-foot long receipt with all of the tracking on it. But those were shipped out this morning.
All right. So see, aren't you glad that you tuned in so that you can find out where your shipment is? There we go. But thank you so much, guys. I can't wait to get that recipe after you guys make it. I need to know what to order so I can make it because I want it and I gotta have it. There you go. No, that's not it. That's too small.
That's too small for a post office receipt. There you go.
There's the receipt.
I'll eventually get through it and send it to you guys. But if you want to opt out of not having it, feel free to tell me because this is going to be really dreadful.
But thank you guys again. You guys, we'll see you next Monday. Again, next Monday I'm going to be making, hopefully by that time I'll be making the base myself. And then we'll get into some more recipes. Questions, if you have questions, please go ahead and write them down. That way when you come in Monday, you have those, those questions answered. Fresh will be here. Lumi will be here. Never know if Addy's going to jump in again for a few minutes. So yay. Have a good night, everybody. Love each and every one of you.
Bye.